ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नो दिवि सीदसादनम् महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयम् करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करम् लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करम् शङ्कराचार्यम् केशवम् बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिम् स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसाम् ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलम् परम्। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। ब्रह्मा देवानां प्रथमः सम्बभूव विश्वस्य कर्ता भुवनस्य गोप्ता स ब्रह्मविद्यां सर्वविद्याप्रतिष्ठाम् अथर्वाय ज्येष्ठपुत्राय प्राह। अथर्वणेयां प्रवदेत ब्रह्मा अथर्वातां पुरोवाचाङ्गिरे ब्रह्मविद्याम् स भारद्वाजाय सत्यवहाय प्राह। भारद्वाजोऽङ्गिरसे परावराम्। शौनको ह वै महाशालः अङ्गिरसं विधिवदुपसन्नः पप्रच्छ। कस्मिन्नु भगवो विज्ञाते सर्वमिदं विज्ञातं भवतीति।
Mundaka Upanishad begins with the question Kasminnu bhagavo vijñāte sarvamidam vijñātam bhavati. It's a beautiful question which is a sign of maturity of the student. The student is a thinking person. He understands that there are many products but one cause. One gold, many jewelry. One water, many water bodies. One wood, many furnitures. One clay, many pottery. He extends that logic. There must be something as a basic material or basic cause for this entire creation. Therefore, Jagataha Sarva Mula Vastu Kim. What is that? Sarva Mula Vastu of the entire creation. By knowing which, I can know everything in the creation. Kim tat Mula Vastu. Tasmin Vijnate Sarvamidam Vijnatam Bhavati. Why this question is asked? Because the creation is sometimes appear to be a troublesome, sometimes it appears to be a happy affair. So, if I know the nature of that thing which I am handling, I can be a better off person. With whom I am living, with which product I am transacting. If I know its nature, I will be a better off person. Better off in the sense, I will be secure, peaceful, happy while transacting with it. Therefore, the intention of this question is not knowing what it is. The intention of the question is not knowing what is the Mula Vastu, but gaining moksham from this creation. It's all hidden ideas. What is the benefit of knowing something which is not connected with my freedom, with my fulfillment? Human mind doesn't require any knowledge which is not useful for its existence, its peaceful, secure, safe existence. Suppose somebody says there is a comet. What is the use of knowing that comet? You know that comet is going to hit Bangalore or Villupuram. Acha, what is that comet? Immediately when it is connected, anything which is connected with the first person singular alone has the validity of knowing and learning. As I told, do you know that person? Why should I know? No, that person is an advocate. With him only your grandfather has given will. Immediately you will try to know that person. So, Kasminnu Vijnate Sarvamidam Vijnatam Bhavati, the question itself as an intention, hidden intention, by knowing it I will be safe, peaceful and happy. That means there is a conviction in the mind of the student that knowledge is the source of my security, peace and happiness. Not gaining something, not gaining any object, any product in the creation, not adding anything with me, I am going to be fulfilled. But if I know that Mula Vastu, I can transact with that Mula Vastu so that I will get benefit. Why people go to Ishvara? Unless they have benefit from Ishvara, they won't go to Ishvara. So the question is, how can I get moksham? What is the connection between the moksham and this knowledge? Sarvajnanena Atma Vijnanam Bhavati. So all these ideas are hidden in this seemingly simple question, for which the Acharya, the teacher, Angira is going to answer fourth mantra.
Tasmai sahovacha.
Tasmai sahovacha.
Tasmai sahovacha.
Tasmai sahovacha.
Dve vidye veditavye iti.
Dve vidye veditavye iti.
Dve vidye veditavye iti.
Dve vidye veditavye iti.
Hasmayat brahma vido vadanti parachaiva paracha.
Hasmayad brahma vido vadanti parachaiva paracha.
Hasmayat brahma vido vadanti parachaiva paracha.
Hasmayad brahma vido vadanti parachaiva paracha.
Tasmai sahovacha. Tasmai Shaunakaya Shishyaya Saha Angiraha Uvacha. Ha kila. Two words are there. Both are useful words while telling a story, while describing an incident. Indeed, he told. Ha, why? Means kila. It happened like this. Tasmai Shaunakaya Shishyaya Angira Guruhu Uvacha. Kim Uktavan, what he told? Yad Brahmavidaha Vadanti Tadu Uvacha. He has not given his Kapola Kalpitam, his discovery. The Acharya doesn't give what he discovered. He said, I did not discover anything. I am handing over what I learned from my Purvajas, from my elders, from my Gurudev. Yadu Brahmavidaha Vadanti Ha Sma, again, kila. Indeed, Uvacha. So, a statement within the bracket. Upanishad is telling the story, Tasmai Saha Angira Uvacha. In that, Angira, what he told is within the quotation, Yad Brahmavidaha Vadanti. What they told? Kim te vadanti? Dve vidye veditavye iti uvacha. Two types of knowledge should be learned. Paracha, aparacha. Paracha, aparacha. Two types of knowledge. One knowledge is called paravidya. Another knowledge is called aparavidya. Para means karanam. Apara means karyam. Why karanam is param? Why karanam is param? Because it exists all the while, it continues to exist. The cause continues to exist in any product. Karyam, the product, is called aparam. Aparam means what? Na param. There is nothing called aparam. Only param is there as a substance. Understand? Only param is there as a substance. This is substance. All other things are not substance. That's all. It is not given separate existence. Understand? Nama, Rupa, Karma doesn't have any separate existence. But it can be differentiated from the Mula Vastu. What is Karyam? Addition of Nama, Rupa with Karan. Addition of part form and part name with clay is product called pot. So, what is the weight of the name? What is the weight of the form? It doesn't have any existence. But it is certainly different from the clay. The name of the pot and the form of the pot is certainly differentiable from the clay. Therefore, it says param, aparam. That means karanam, karyam. Karanam is existing entity. Karyam is not existing entity. It doesn't have any separate existence. Therefore, Karana Vidya is equal to Paravidya. Karya Vidya is equal to Apara Vidya. Who says this? Brahmavidaha Vadanti. It is not my assertion. It is the assertion of the Brahmavidaha. He is invoking the grace of entire Guru Parampara. That's why in plural, Vadanti. It is not the assertion of one individual, like Buddhism, Jainism, or Christianity, or Islam. It's all based on assertion of one individual. If you accept that individual, then you accept their assertions, then you follow them. Unlike that type of religion, that type of philosophy, that type of theology, the Sanatana Dharma not depends upon one individual. Anybody can go through in that way and find out the same answer in his life. Understand? Unlike exclusiveness claimed by the founders of the religion, in our Sanatana Dharma, no person, even if he is Bhagavat Avatara, cannot claim any exclusiveness. I found out, nobody can say. If anybody says, all right, you sit outside the bench. You are not included in Sanatana Dharma Guru Parampara. That is why Bhagavan Krishna is very much afraid. So many places he wants to get support from his Guru Parampara. Otherwise, Sanatana Dharma will reject that individuality. That's why Bhagavan Krishna goes hurriedly to Gurukula. One day or 1 year or 10 years, I was a disciple. Because of my capacity, learning capacity, within 64 days, I managed to learn everything and gave Guru Dakshina also, which no fellow can give. Why? Unless you are a disciple, you cannot be Acharya in this Guru Parampara. So, this Angira Rishi is a great disciple. Therefore, as even he begins the teaching, he is very much grateful for the Guru Parampara. That is the sign of humility. Not claiming something grand that I discovered, not boasting one's own knowledge. Whatever I share is nothing but the bhiksha given by my Gurudev. I am handing over what they handed over to me. I am handing over to you something. If it is worthy, if you find, that is given by them. So you need not be grateful to me. You should be grateful to the Guru Parampara. So this is the unique nature of Acharyas in our Parampara. There is no exclusive claiming and there is no individuality. They don't post their individuality in the teaching. You may not accept me. You can go for another person in the same Guru Parampara. It is like telling a person who is thirsty. Gangaji says, no need to come to me alone. You can go to Yamunaji. She is my sister. You can go to Brahmaputra. He is my brother. You can go to Kaveri also. He is my younger sister. Distance. He is living distant land. But still she is my sister. Not that I am the only purified entity. I am the only entity who can quench your thirst. That Catholicity it is called. Not claiming any exclusive ownership or royalty. Nowadays, these fellows claiming for royalty for small things. See the grandness of our Acharya. They have found the solution for the entire human problem. But they never claim any exclusive popularity or respect or even any monetary benefit. So here, yadu brahmavidaha vadanti ve vidye veditavye iti paravidya aparavidya cha. Here, Bhagavan Shankara comes and asks a Purupaksha question. We think we have understood the mantra. All the words are of the mantra is explained. We think that Angiras Rishi told to Shaunaka Rishi, our elders in the Guru Parampara say, there are two types of Vidya. This is the general meaning of the mantra. We think that yes, we have understood. But Bhagavan Shankara will come and try to make our understanding more and more clear. So he comes with a question on behalf of the Purupakshi. He himself will ask question. Arey, what is this? Instead of answering the question directly, why the teacher introduces unnecessary topic? What is the question? What is that entity which is the source of entire creation? Either you tell this and this is called that entity. So and so is called that entity. Correct? Then you prove how it is the cause of entire creation. Instead of answering the question directly, unnecessarily why you are introducing two types of Vidya. Here Vidya is not at all asked. The question is about the real cause of the creation. The substance of the creation is asked for. Why you are introducing two types of knowledge? What is the question? Kim tat jagat karanam vastu. What should be the answer? Tad jagat karanam vastu Brahma. Tad jagat karanam vastu is equal to anything you put. Instead of telling that, why the teacher is introducing unnecessary topic? This is the beauty of Shankara Bhashya. He will make us to deepen our understanding and inquiry. The answer is Naisha doshaha krama apekshatvat prativachanasya. Nothing wrong in that. Every teacher has a method of teaching. He has introduced two topics in order to reject one type of knowledge as useless knowledge. You should know that there are two types of knowledge. One knowledge is useless knowledge. So, apara vidya hi avidya sa nirakartavyaha tad vishaye vidite na kinjit tattvataha vididam syat. Nirakritya hi purvapaksham paschat siddhantaha vaktavyaha bhavati iti. The teacher wants to say, don't pursue apara vidya. To say, don't pursue apara vidya, he has introduced, there are two types of vidya. One is para and apara. Why I should not pursue apara vidya? Na kinjit tattvataha viditam tad vishayehi vidite syat. Even if you are expert in that vidya, you continue to be idiot. Because apara vidya hi avidya. It's a beautiful statement. You have to keep always in your mind to handle your intellectual arrogance. Everyone has intellectual arrogance, knowingly or unknowingly. That's why nobody accepts if anybody calls someone as idiot. Nobody accepts. Hey fool, hey idiot. Nobody accepts. Even child does not. But here, Bhagavan Shankara says, as long as you don't know this paravidya, you continue to be more and more idiot. The more you pursue aparavidya, the more you become idiot. So, aparavidya hi avidya. What is aparam? Karyam, product. How can you say, my dear teacher, knowing a product is useless? How can you say? The teacher says, knowing one product, you are not going to know every product. Even that knowledge of one product is there, na? That itself will be incomplete knowledge only. You can never know anything completely about a product. You can never know completely about a single product in the creation. What is the child asked? Rose. Rose means flower. Why it is called rose? Because of rose color. What do you mean by rose color? What do you mean by rose color? Tell. ரெண்டு ஆன்சர் தான் வரும். You can answer about a product either at the second level or third level. Fourth level question, you don't have answer. All scientists are wondering what is the substance, what is time, what is space, what is water, what is atom, what is molecule. They are not able to answer. So now they have come to that level of answer. God particle. You ask anything, they will end up with God particle. You ask, what do you mean by God? Sorry, I don't know. That means no product can be known completely. Why you know? The very product doesn't exist. It appears to exist. Understand? It appears to exist. It is available for your transaction also. And it invokes curiosity to know about it. But when you start the journey of knowing it, it is not available for your knowledge. This human body is available for transaction. You start studying it. Anatomy. Where you will end? You will end with the answer, I don't know. That is why more and more you become a super specialist. That means what? You are ignorant more and more about the thing which you are studying. If you are a retina specialist, you don't know about ears, nose. If you are an ENT specialist, you don't know about eyes and other parts of the body. How you began the journey of learning? I will learn medicine. I will learn medical science. So you yourself will accept, I don't know. When you will accept, more and more you learn, then only you will accept. Up to that time, you will say, I know. That is why you complain to any person in the creation that you have cold or fever. Immediately medical prescription will come. Every idiot will tell, paracetamol is there. Are, for headache, there are 2000 reasons. Immediately medical prescription comes. Beginning from grandma in the house. Because grandma is very much convinced that she knows the reason for this problem and she has the solution. Kashayam kudi. Take kashaya. Take this syrup. Doctor also is going to tell. He will prescribe one syrup. So everybody thinks that they know. The more you learn, you become a learned person, the more you will become humble. Vidya dadati vinayam. You understand now? So that is why knowledge should not be shared with ahankari. No advice should be given to ahankari. No suggestion should be given to argumentative people, ahankari. Jadavad lokamachare naprishta kasyachid bruyat nacha anyayena prichataha janannapi medavi api jadavad lokamachare. We don't practice this in our house. The child thinks we don't know. We think child doesn't know. Argument. Why? Because we don't have this basic common sense knowledge that ahankari cannot be taught. An argumentative mind cannot be taught. Understand? So here, Shankara says, however much you are intelligent, in apara vidya, all your vidya is equal to avidya. Does it mean learning those vidyas are useless? Shankara will tell later, no. To get the real humility, you should go through all other vidyas. Apara vidya will help you to know that I don't know. What a statement it is, you know. When a person says, I don't know in real sense, his problem is solved by Sanatana Dharma. Entire human problem is because of the statement, I know. And what I know is right. And you don't know. I know, what I know is right, and you, the teacher or parent or elder, don't know. Dirgha Isman Bhava. You understand now why this apara vidya is introduced? To tell indirectly, you idiot should accept your idiocy. Then only you can gain this knowledge. Apara vidya hi avidya. Why it is avidya? Why it is ignorance? Knowledge of anything about the product is equal to ignorance. Why? Tad vishaye vidite na kinjit tattvataha viditam. That's a beautiful word. Tattvataha viditam. You don't know what it is actually. You can describe its form. You can describe its varieties of changes. You can describe its activities, utility. All your description will be about Shabda Sparasha Rupa Rasa Gandhatmakam Jagat. About qualities only you can describe. You can never know what is the substance. Understand? What is flower? You cannot tell. You can tell about its form, its color, its original plant. But what is flower? So therefore, sa nirakartav. That should be rejected. The word rejected has a connotation, having gained, it should be rejected. You will gain it naturally because you are living as a human being in this world. That aparavidya will happen naturally in your mind. Even for a tiger, aparavidya happens or not? What is aparavidya in the mind of the tiger? I am tiger. That is my dear deer, and that deer happened to be my dear food. And that is standing on that much distance, and I can jump this much distance only. So I have to hide myself and try to be at the striking distance. All these are all aparavidya. Any transaction in its life based on vidya, and that vidya is aparavidya. Same thing, human being. Even tribals have knowledge. Na? They don't learn anything from school. You will gain it naturally because you are living as a human being in this world. So, by knowing one aspect of the creation, by knowing one product in the creation, your jignasa is not going to end. What is the meaning of jignasa? Curiosity to know. That is not going to end. Not only that, I am ignorant idea never goes from the mind of the person, however much he is scholarly. He has to say, I don't know. He can say, I don't know, only when he knows what he knows is insufficient. There are so many areas to be covered in learning. Whatever knowledge you have is not only incomplete, it is ignorant. I am ignorant never goes. But if a person knows the source of this creation, it is as good as knowing the entire creation, knowing about the products in the creation. Once the basic cause is known, all products are known. And your jignasa ends. Because there is nothing to know. I know this. Like knowing a clay is equal to knowing entire pottery world. My Acharya Swamiji used to say, it is like a master key in the hands of the hotel manager. Hotel manager doesn't have number of keys. He has one master key, only one key he will have. But the occupant in the hotel will have one key. But that key is not useful to open another room. Understood? The occupant, one who occupies the room, will be provided one key. But that fellow can have access to only one room. He cannot have access to other rooms. But manager has one key. That key is not limited to open only one room. It is a master key. Paravidya is like a master key. As long as you don't have this particular knowledge called Paravidya, with all certainty, Bhagavan Shankara says, whatever knowledge you have, Aparavidya, Avidya hi, indeed. He means indeed. Aparavidya is avidya. Paravidya is vidya iti brahma vidaha vatanti. That means what? Brahman is equal to param. Therefore, Brahma Vidya is equal to Param Vidya. I hope you are connecting. Aparavidya, avidya. If Aparavidya is avidya means Paravidya alone, Vidya. What is that Param? What is that Param? You have to infer from the teacher who talks about that Param. Who is the teacher? Brahma Vidya is the teacher. Brahma Vidya is the teacher. Therefore, he will tell Brahma is Param. Then only it can be called as Brahma Vidya. Are you getting? Two types of Vidya, Apara Vidya and Para Vidya. Both are talked by this Brahma Vidya. The Brahma Vidya says, Apara Vidya is equal to Avidya. Para Vidya is equal to Vidya. That means Param is equal to what? Brahman. If Brahman is Param, then only you can accept Brahma Vidya is Para Vidya. See, very introduction itself, answer is hidden. Therefore, two types of Vidya is introduced. Now you got the answer. What is the question? Why unnecessarily introducing so many words? Instead of telling directly Brahman, Sarva Jagat Moola Vastu is Brahman. Instead of telling that, why you are introducing two types of Vidya? The answer is what? The student should be humble, but he has an idea. I have the capacity to think logically. I have seen one clay is the cause of all pottery. One gold is the cause of all jewelry. Similarly, one substance must be there which is the cause of entire creation. Like that I have thought. Like that arrogance must be there, may be there. So in order to remove that arrogance, if at all in the mind of the disciple, the teacher says, my dear, there are two types of Vidyas. In that Vidya, you may be expert in one. That doesn't guarantee you are qualified to know other. Be humble. Then next mantra says, what is that? Moola Vastu, knowing which you gain knowledge of every product in the creation. What are the knowledge about the product? Fifth mantra.
Tatrapara
तत्रापरा
ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो अथर्ववेदः
ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो अथर्ववेदः
तत्रापरा
तत्रापरा
ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो अथर्ववेदः
ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो अथर्ववेदः
शिक्षाकल्पो व्याकरणं निरुक्तं छन्दो ज्योतिषमिति
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 अथ परा
अथ परा
यया तदक्षरमधिगम्यते
यया तदक्षरमधिगम्यते
अथ परा
अथ परा
यया तदक्षरमधिगम्यते
यया तदक्षरमधिगम्यते
Here the Acharya says, let me explain what is Apara Vidya. Tatra. In these two types of Vidyas, what is Apara Vidya? Any Vidya you learn from 4 Vedas, any Vidya you learn from 6 type of Veda Angani, Shadangani they call it. Ancillary subjects, main subject. Main subject is learned from Veda, 4 types of Veda. Ancillary subjects are learned from these ancillary Vidyas. Anything you learn from these 10 items can be put into the bracket of Apara Vidya. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda Veda. Whatever you learn, you by heart the entire 4 Veda and you become a Ganabadi, still you are having Apara Vidya. What about these 6 ancillary subjects? What are they? Shiksha, Kalpaha, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandas, Jyotisham. Shiksha Vidya means phonetics, how to pronounce words, how to pronounce the letters. From which part of the mouth the sound should come. Then Kalpaha. Know how about rituals. What are all the rituals? What ritual will give what type of benefit? Ritual means puja. Knowledge about varieties of puja is called kalpaha. How to do it? What is the benefit of this ritual? That is called kalpaha. Then third one is vyakaranam. Know how about grammar. How the language structure is created. We are communicating with the society, with the devatas, with the animals, with the creation. The communication is structured by language. First meeting of Rama and Hanuman, Hanumanji only speaks first. Hearing that, Rama was wondering how such an erudite person can live in this community. That means language is there, international language, community language. How the language structure is created. It is called vyakaranam. Then niruktam, epistemology. It is called epistemology. Niruktam means formation of words. How the words are formed. Knowledge about this is called epistemology. In Sanskrit, it is called niruktam. Fifth one is chandas, prosody. About meters of the mantras, Veda mantras. Chandas, Anushtup chandas, Trishtup chandas. Like that, varieties of chandas. Chandayati iti chandaha. Chandayati means aklayati. That which gives you happiness. In that only music comes. All types of music, song, all types of knowledge about music comes in chandas, meters. Study about prosody, study about the chanting. Sixth subject, ancillary subject is Jyotisham, astronomy. From astronomy, we come to have the knowledge of astrology. Study of movements of luminaries and how their movement affects the earth, Jadavastu, affects the individual Chetanavastu. See, Purnima Amavasya, movement of Chandra. So that is affecting ocean, Jadavastu. It is affecting ocean. It is affecting human being also. That study is called astrology. Study of movement of luminaries is called astronomy. All these are all what? Apara Vidya. Now, what is Paravidya? Yaya tad aksharam adhigamyate. Yaya vidyaya tad aksharam adhigamyate tad vidya paravidya. Again one more riddle. Paravidya is a knowledge. That knowledge which is about akshara. What do you understand? Arey, what do you tell? What is the meaning of akshara? Yaya tad aksharam adhigamyate tad paravidya. Yaya vidyaya aksharam jagat karanam vastu adhigamyate prapnoti iti paravidya. That knowledge which deals with aksharam. What do you mean by aksharam? Na ksharati iti aksharam. That which doesn't change is called akshara. What about jagat? That which always in movement and changes. Therefore it is ksharam. So aparavidya is dealing with ksharam only. Dvaitam, karyam, sadhya sadhanam. This aparavidya is dealing with products, finitude, actions, movements and its results. In fact, entire aparavidya deals with parichinna vastu. Correct? If aparavidya is dealing with parichinna vastu, just opposite is Paravidya, it should deal with Aparichinna Vastu, Akshara Vastu. Therefore, Upanishad introduces a word Aksharam. What do you mean by Aksharam? What do you mean by Aksharam? Naksharati. That which is indestructible. What can be indestructible? That which is Satyam alone can be indestructible. That Satyam cannot be two, therefore it is Advaitam. If it is indestructible, it should not have any Sangam with other things. Because when you have Sangam, that will be the cause of your destruction. Understood? Sangam of iron with water and air becomes the cause of destruction, rusting. So Sangam should not be there. If it is indestructible, it should be Akhandam, it should be Asangam, it should be Jagatkaranam, it should be Karya Karana Vilakshana. One word gives so many ideas. It says the knowledge about that indestructible is called Paravidya. Then the question comes, what is indestructible? That which is Satyam, Trikale api tishtati iti Satyam, tad Aksharam. That Aksharam in Upanishadic language is called Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Asangam, Akhandam, Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Vivarta Karana Vastu, Brahma, Atma. In Puranic language, in Bhagavatam language, Saha, Sarva Dayalu, Sarvajnaha, Sarva Shaktiman, Sarva Sulabaha, Anada Rakshakaha, Bhaktavatsalaha, Karuna Murtihi, Achyutaha, Ananda Sarupaha, Krishnaha, Ramakrishnaha, Aksharam iti Adhigamyate. You understand now? The Upanishad goes stage by stage. The question is, what is that Mulavastu? By knowing which, I will be able to know all. The answer begins with two types of Vidya. One is about the creation. Another is about the source of creation. The knowledge about the creation is incomplete, therefore it is equal to ignorance. The knowledge about the source of creation, being the knowledge of source. Once you have the knowledge of the source, it is as good as having the knowledge of all products. Therefore, one should gain this knowledge. Then what is that Aksharam, if you ask? Upanishad will answer in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
सर्वमिदमवतीर्भवति